they're not going to make any profit because it's all going to go horribly wrong, and I'll just buy 4 robots and a Buzz Lightyear and make $20, and I'll be the winner. But I came last. Welcome to the fourth interview that I'm recording. I'm not sure what order these are going to be uploaded in, but welcome back to the second channel, and welcome to my fourth little interview chit chat with a fellow friend and YouTuber. I am by no means an expert at recording interview style videos, so this is going to be pretty rough and ready. I haven't got any questions prepared. I've got some written down mentally, but other than that, hopefully it's just going to be a pretty chill chat with Steve from TronicsFix. I don't think I even mentioned that yet. And yeah, we're obviously going through a pretty weird time, so I thought it'd be nice to upload some chats with viewers that with people that viewers will be thinking about and wondering about, and we can share some thoughts from your perspective of what's going on and see what's going to happen with your channel. Hopefully nothing's going to change, but we'll get into that. So first of all, Steve, how are you doing, and what is your channel about?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for having me. I love what you do, and I respect your work, so I appreciate you having me on.
Thanks, man.
My channel's similar to Elliot's, do a lot of electronics repair. It started out as basically just fixing various problems, and then I've kind of moved into doing almost more entertainment style, where I buy a huge lot of broken stuff, say 23 switches or 22 Xboxes or whatever, and then trying to fix it on camera and seeing if I can fix them all and make any money on it. So that's kind of what I've been doing recently.
Yeah, man, I absolutely love your videos. So let me get this straight. Did you full-time do console repairs and reselling before YouTube?
Yeah, so if you want to go back really far, how it worked was I was staying home with our son. My wife worked out of the home, so I was like, well, I'll be the stay-at-home dad, I guess. And so I was trying to find some ways to make some extra money.
That's amazing. That is the most amazing story. So then you made a... Sorry.
So I would basically, buy broken stuff, whatever random stuff I could find. I started getting into actually the the original Nintendo DS is what I kind of started repairing, and then learned how to do that, and then just kind of kept working up the chain till I got to PS4s, and I learned how to fix those. And so
oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, so I threw up a website offering PS4 HDMI repair just a few months after they came out, and that ended up being a huge problem with them. So that's kind of how the basis of building my business. So
what? So how many jobs do you think you did for other people?
Oh man,
hundreds.
From beginning until now.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. My ordering system right now has got over 6,000 orders in it, but
what?
I started using that system well after I actually started repairs. So. I mean, thousands for sure, but that wasn't just PS4s. That was PS4s, Xboxes, all the different consoles.
Wait, so you've got 6,000 what? So you've got 6,000 people waiting for something to be.
No, I've had 6,000 orders in the past.
Oh, I see. Jeez, man, that is amazing. Because I'm sure, like you, we get people messaging us, assuming that we can fix their stuff, and you'll get the little, you can use it for a video, and I'm sure that's in their interest as well because they want to show that to their friends. But I couldn't offer that service. I mean, I can just about make videos on my channel, and that takes a lot of time, as you know. So to be able to not only take on the responsibility of someone else's stuff, but it's a pretty difficult thing. So really interesting that you sort of did it in reverse. You started by fixing people's stuff, and then you became incredibly famous, I guess you could say, in terms of the repairing in the repairing scene. Because let's be honest, man, like you uploaded a video, you bulk bought something. I think it was the Xboxes, wasn't it? The Xbox One X's, and you spent, what was it, like $2,500? What was your price tag on the video?
Yeah, it was something around there. I don't remember. It was right around there.
Obviously, that wasn't you flexing, spending money. That was literally an investment for what was your business at the time and your primary source of income. And then the video just so happened to get 4 million views. And then your channel gained 100,000 subscribers in one day.
Yeah. So the crazy thing with well, I'll go back. So when I was running my business, repairing people's consoles, I was like, well, maybe I should just throw up a YouTube video and kind of see how it goes. And that's kind of how my YouTube channel started. And then I didn't upload for another few months, and whatever. And I started gaining a little bit of traction because I uploaded videos that people were searching for, how to fix my PS4 or whatever.
Yeah.
So it kind of grew from there. And I was doing that quite a bit. And then I don't know. I'm always trying to experiment, and try and get better and whatever. And so I decided, hey, why not, buy a whole bunch of something because that's kind of fun and maybe that'll get people's attention. And so, I did that video and yeah, it just blew up and it was like, wow, that's
Can you
insane that
describe the
many people are interested.
Can you describe the feeling of of experiencing the traffic, knowing that the eyes are on you? How does that feel?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like it's amazing having a video do that well and seeing all the numbers and that sort of stuff. But as far as like, I mean, it doesn't really change anything. I'm just still me uploading random videos that I think of. But the feeling of seeing that much success on a video and then the thing also though is that it's really cool seeing that success. But then you get to the feeling of like, okay, that was really cool, but then how do I keep growing? How do I do that again and again, And so it's kind of like trying to mitigate the feeling of so much success, but also the pressure of like, how do I keep this up,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've had waves like that before, but never on that scale, obviously. But if you were to look at like a curve, it would spike up and then it would come down and it would almost look like all the numbers are going down and down and down and down until it gets back to its natural bottom point, and then the progression is back to its natural route. And that going down it is literally a mental going down. Like it's a coming down from a crazy wave, and being essentially what we are, self-employed. It is a pretty scary, uncertain. I don't know about you, but at times I felt like when I've had a good video after that and it's on the downwards, it's like, am I ever going to get another good video? Is everything ever going to be okay again? And it's a pretty scary mentality. But it's also easy to get caught up in the numbers because at the end of the day, the bottom line is we're sharing it to people that also like it. I guess when you rely on money like everyone in the world does, that's when the numbers become somewhat more important. And you can't really hide that. Like we can't act like the money isn't important, because for you and I, who although we're earning money on YouTube and it's our full-time jobs, we're not earning excess amounts that allows us to buy Lamborghinis like other YouTubers. We're earning enough to survive, which is amazing that it's on a YouTube channel, which we enjoy doing videos on anyway. But in terms of it being something that we depend on, I suppose it's a little bit scary sometimes if the numbers are on the downwards. But it is what it is. Let's not complain. I don't want to go into like the political elements that the current situation is causing. I'm not a political person. I don't know about you. I'm also not a health expert. But could you describe, through the eyes of Steve TronicsFix, who's a father and a husband? Is that right? Going through this current situation, how is it affecting you, and how's it going to affect your channel, do you think?
Well, first of all, I hope it doesn't affect the channel too much. Obviously, as the economy it's gonna tank more. I mean, that's kind of apparent. So I'm assuming advertisers are going to pull back their ad budgets a bit. Hopefully not too much, but it's hard to know. And so I'm assuming our CPMs are going to go down. Probably, I don't know about views. Views are hard to say. I would think a lot of people are at home watching YouTube, but they're also probably watching a lot of the news to see what's going on. So I don't know. I'm going to try just keep uploading my normal stuff, hopefully give people, a sense of normalcy, at least on my channel.
Yeah.
And then as far as personally, it's a little bit more scary for me. Not a lot of people know, but I'm immune suppressed because I had a kidney transplant about almost getting close to 9 years ago now.
Correct.
And so I'm on medication that suppresses my immune system to prevent it from rejecting my transplanted kidney. And so I have to be even more careful. And so it's basically my wife goes out and does all the shopping and all this stuff, and I'm basically just hanging out at home, So, it can be a little bit scary, but at the same time, I try to keep a good mindset, try to still get outside, just not in close quarters with anyone, and just kind of keep doing my thing,
Yeah,
So
man, dude, I didn't know that. My thoughts are with you. I'm sure we're gonna get some more answers soon enough. Excuse me. Like China, there's been no reported cases as of today, which is absolutely fantastic. You think about 80 some thousand people getting infected. Luckily, the vast majority of that, 85% or something, have fully recovered and are absolutely fine and well. And to have no new cases in one day is absolutely phenomenal. So
yeah,
hopefully, Italy and all the rest of the countries that are really badly affected right now will see a similar trend. And then hopefully for America, Donald Trump. I don't know anything about the man, but he's making some pretty bold decisions. So hopefully, although they may be controversial, they're what they need, what we need in order to keep people safe, man. Because that is fundamentally important. The economy can come back, but lives can't, and so it's really important that we're looking after everyone. And it's not that I'm a health expert, but I guess we need to be wary and mindful about looking after the more vulnerable people, because although some people might be fit and healthy, it's the people who are more vulnerable that are obviously high priority to keep safe and well. So that's enough chit chat about the scarinesses, because people probably don't want to hear about it. But in terms of entertainment, Steve, what do you do? Do you play video games?
I actually don't play that many games. Sometimes I play with my son, Mario Kart or Zelda or whatever. Not too often though. I found myself just so busy with, previously repairs. Now I've gone mostly to not doing repairs as a service, but just putting all my time into YouTube now.
Yeah.
So, as YouTube is a challenge. It's hard to keep coming up with good ideas, keep filming. These videos that I do where I buy a whole bunch of something, those take hours and hours to
Man,
film
I'm
and
sure,
edit,
man.
whatever. So, that just takes so much time that then the rest of the time I want to, spend with my family or spend outside or whatever. So, video games, movies, some, but just not a lot.
Yeah, I suppose what not a lot of people will realize is every time a cut is in a video, there's a jump cut. A day, a week, a month could pass in that jump cut. But certainly
Yeah.
for you, going through tens of products and trying to repair them, the jump cuts are easy for viewers to consume, but for you, some amount of work has happened between that jump cut and a lot of editing. You have to obviously watch back hours of footage. When you import all of the footage into whatever editing software you use, it is unbelievable. That number can sometimes be like 3 or 4 hours. I know for Vince, who literally sits there and records the entire day of him fixing something, and he'll import several hours of footage. It's a lot of work, and I don't think a lot of people realize that. I'm not asking for some credit, because obviously we're thankful that people watch it, so it's worth what we're doing. But it is a lot of work, and obviously for you as well, your style of videos and the videos that have done incredibly well are where you buy the bulk items, like job lots. So your last one,
Yeah.
I might be incorrect in this, was the iPhone 10s, was it? That was one of the last ones, at least.
Yeah, the iPhone 10 was the last one that did really, really well.
Right. And you bought how many of them did you buy?
I actually don't even remember now. It's been so long because I get into these videos where I'm just filming, editing, whatever, and like I don't remember what I was doing last time.
Yeah,
So
yeah. You bought
I
quite
think
a
it
lot
was
of
10
them.
of them.
Yeah, yeah. And another video that you did as well, which I actually really enjoyed, was the blindfold challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Mate, I found that hilarious. I thought that was an incredible premise for a video, and I hope you bring back a couple of those, especially during this, the next few months. We need light-hearted, fun entertainment, and that had me laughing, man. That was brilliant.
Yeah, we'll see. That video actually didn't do well, as far as videos on my channel, and Subscribers seem to not really like it, so I don't know if I'll do that one again. I do have a second channel as well. I've only got two videos that I did a long time ago, so I'm thinking about starting to put some videos on there, kind of like you're doing,
Yeah.
that are just more, just kind of for fun
I
videos
think
and more
everyone I've
personal
spoken
videos.
to today has said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a good idea, right? It's just liberating to upload anything you like because we've got to keep ourselves entertained as well, right? And this is
Yeah.
just fun for me, having a chat with a mate of mine and then uploading it onto a channel is easy and it's fun. We
Yeah,
did.
that's
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
the hard thing for me though is the time. Is just, I still have to, even if I do it on my second channel where I don't care as much, whatever, I still have to put out a quality product just personally to feel good about it. So taking that time to do it is still kind of hard, but I'm slowly getting to a place where I think I can make the time for it. So hopefully I can because it is fun.
Ah, mate, I don't care about the quality. On the second channel, anything goes, mate. I've been swearing it's a bloody mess out here, mate. But I think
Yeah.
that's the fun of it. I don't care how many people watch it, as long as everybody who watches it enjoys it. That's all that matters. So I'm trying
Yeah.
not to upset anyone potentially by talking about the politics of stuff because I'm really clueless about it all. But yeah, I look forward to seeing what you're gonna do. I think it's liberating to upload videos that you really care about, and for people to flow into that world that you're creating the second channel. They must be people who care about you, and ultimately they're
Yeah.
going to enjoy anything you're going to put out, regardless of if you spend 10 hours editing it or just 1 hour editing it, and whether you're filming it on my 1,000 whatever it is camera rig or just this cheapo Amazon 20 quid webcam. I think hopefully people are just going to enjoy it and have a bit of fun. So yeah, we did this year. No, wait, was it last year? The eBay repair challenge.
Yeah, last year.
Jeez, man, that's gone quick. I watched your eBay repair challenges with Vince, and to have been invited into one was absolutely amazing. And I had an absolute blast doing it. It was very difficult to find stuff, I found.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that last one that we did?
Yeah, that was super fun. I was glad to involve you and Tampa Tech as well. That was super fun having more people. Vince is great to do it with as well. He's got such a good attitude, and it's just fun.
Yeah.
But you're right, man. I found doing those challenges, like the time it takes to find the items, try and find parts, repair them, like.
Yeah.
People don't see the hours and literally hours and hours and hours I take searching through eBay for stuff, especially in the categories that I'm not really that familiar with.
Yeah.
And man, just finding stuff that I think I can make some money on is so difficult if I don't know, if it's a game console, sure, I can do that, half an hour, I can come up with something that I can probably make money on. But those other categories, man, that's tough.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I don't think I don't know if I just didn't read everything or if I didn't understand it, but I didn't realize that we could carry forward our profits. So if you because we gave ourselves like some 6 months to do this, and if I had just ordered everything at the start, like in the first month, for example, and then edited, filmed one video fixing it and then selling it. In that second video, you can then say, I then sold that last video item for X amount of money, which increased I made $40 of profit, which means the $200 budget is now $240. I could spend $240 on an Xbox One, which is signed by the Sony CEO, sell that for $1,000. All of a sudden, I've now got this massive flow. I didn't know that was a thing. So my ideology was, okay, I'm going to buy a few cheap items, and it did come to around 180 or something like that. I can't remember. I struggled to find stuff that was actually faulty. I find something that was claiming to be faulty that I thought would be fun, comes down absolutely fine. And I filmed them all and then sold them all at the end. So I didn't sell them in, after I'd done the video. I filmed, sold. So I bollocksed it a little bit, and I didn't make any money. But I thought my thought process was, Steve's going to spend thousands on some big ass Xbox job lot. Vince is going to spend loads of money on some rare ass watch, and Tampa Tech's going to buy 100 TVs. They're not going to make any profit because it's all going to go horribly wrong. And I'll just buy 4 robots and a Buzz Lightyear and make $20, and I'll be the winner. But I came last. Yeah, it was brilliant. But I hope we do another one.
That's the great thing about it, though, is like it's just for fun, So we all fudge the rules a little bit here and there just to make it work and make the videos more entertaining. But ultimately, it's about trying to get people to see the impact of repair. And hey, let's just all go out and try and fix some stuff, So ultimately, that's what it's all about for me.
Yeah, man, I'm glad that you're doing so well, because you really deserve it. You obviously put a lot of work into your videos, and hearing the story about staying at home and looking after your kid and having to find a little hustle. That's a lot of respect, man. I really like that. And also, some of my viewers won't know, I was just watching one of your videos, and then all of a sudden you put my hat on. You bought my merch. Like, that was so sick to see that. I really thought that was awesome. That was a nice surprise.
Yeah, hey, it's a great hat, and I'm all about supporting the other creators, especially in our space. If we can get more people watching other people's repair videos or whatever, it's just more awareness we can bring to the repair scene and help everybody out with our channels. So I'm all about it.
Thank you very much, Steve. I really appreciate you coming on today. I hope everything is okay with you, and I'll be sure to check in on you regularly and make sure everything's all right. And I hope you find another incredible job lot, because I think the last video I watched of on your channel was the Mac repair, and that was a big risk, wasn't it? To try and repair that, but you learned quite a lot, and I learned quite a lot. I thought it was an incredibly entertaining video, so I look forward to the next one.
Yeah, I'll give you a little preview. So I've got some PS Vitas I'm filming right now. I got 9 of them, so that's gonna be the next one. And I do have an update for that Mac that I bought. So watch for that video as well. That'll be coming out in the next few months here.
We're gonna end this recording, and then you're gonna tell me what it is, because I can't wait that long.
Yeah, okay.
So thanks very much, Steve, for coming on. I really appreciate it, man. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.